Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is James, and you know what? I actually got tagged by CMEANTIT for Jumpstart January. Okay, so a video a day. I don't even know what in the world y'all want me to talk about every day for the whole month of January, but I guess I could figure out something. Um, So I did 3 videos yesterday. But I said, oh, I said I could cheat today, and since I did do 3, but I'm not going to do that because I actually said I would do it. I'm going to go ahead and commit. So we're going to do a video every day. So today, let's see. Maybe we'll do a spill it short. Let me think. Um, let's talk about. Hmm, trying to think. Trying to think. Let's talk about, and this may not be funny, but let's just talk about getting played. Getting played. That's what we're going to talk about. So maybe this won't be a spill of short. This just getting played in general. Um, one of the worst things in the world, I think, is in a situation when you're dealing with a relationship when you basically get cheated on and you get played. Okay, so I remember this one time when I was younger, and I'm really not that forgiving, when it comes to relationship stuff these days. I'm really, really not. But there was this time when I literally had, I'm not one, and as much as my mouth is so quick and so curt and so fast, what you wouldn't know is that when it comes to affairs of love and matters of the heart, I'm not so flip. I'm flip, but I'm not so loud, and I don't cuss and fuss and create a whole scene. That's just not my thing. But I'm remembering this one time with my ex, and we were out. And I kind of noticed him over on the side, and he's doing his thing, and he, has this person over there, and they're just chit chatting and just going on. And I'm like, really, like you're really going to do this like this, and we're all in the club, and I'm with my friends, you're with your friends, and I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. So he's going to show his ass. So I continue and I watch, and I'm just trying to party and do what I do. And it's going on and it's going on and it's going on. And then I finally, I said, okay, enough. After about an hour, like literally, you've kept your ass over in a corner for an hour with this person. And like really, and that was part of our problem. Very disrespectful. He was very disrespectful. Okay. So this is okay, cool. No problem. So I said, well, I'm going to go over and put a little stop to this little business here. Um, and I go over, and the thing was, his keys and the things like that were all at my house because I had driven to the club or whatever. So I go over, and I just ease right in, and he knows that I'm not a real snap out and show off, so he was really shocked that I actually came over there and even said anything because usually I would just be like, whatever, and then whenever I got home, I would go ahead and tell him whatever I had to tell him and go on. But I just wasn't going to do it this time. It was just really too much to sit in my face and really just do this like this. So I go over and I says to the little child, and I had noticed him giving the child his phone number. So I says to him, and we're not even going to talk about the fact that that phone was actually my phone. Yeah, when you look at it on paper, it was my phone, but we don't need to get into all that. But when you look at that phone on paper, it said James Caldwell. Okay, so the nerve of you to be giving another bitch my phone number. Catch that. Catch them teas. So I roll over and I say, well, I said, excuse me, and I tell him, I says, well, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm going to be leaving in a minute. So if you're coming, then you're going to need to wrap this up and let's get it because I'm about ready to go. So he's like, well, wait a minute now, let me introduce you to my friend. Seriously? Now you're busted, I'm being nice, and then you're gonna play the game. I said, no, I don't want to meet no friends, honey. I ain't interested in meeting no friends. And I said, see, I wasn't going to say anything to your little so-called friend, but I'll tell your friend, I'm telling you now, you got about 5 minutes before I leave. You're going to want to get another phone number from him. Maybe he'll give you his mother's number or his grandmother's number, because I promise you, you'll never talk to him on that phone number. Okay? Nice to meet you. And I walked on off and I left it alone. Now, my thing, I wasn't really nasty to the other person, but I don't know if I had it to do all over again, if I would actually do that. Because again, it was like I kind of, it's still, that was still kind of like, being in the street with your business and all that. But it didn't get loud and the child didn't get smart or anything like that. And I guess the little boy could have got smart. I would probably punched him in his eye, but you know, that kind of thing. It could have went a whole different way. But I don't know. Thinking back, I probably would have handled that different. I don't know. I'm just thinking about that. But all in all, long story short, the very next morning that phone was shut off. So like I said, they were never going to get to chit chat on my goddamn phone. That just didn't happen. But that just came to me. Getting that's the time, and I don't really share that kind of stuff because that's kind of embarrassing. But I felt like I literally got played. You know what I mean? At that point, it really didn't matter what I would have done. At that point, I was embarrassed at the whole situation because I'm there at the club. All my friends are at the club. They all have seen exactly how you disrespected me with me sitting right there at the club. So, just ugly. In the comments, put it down there. How would you have handled that situation? Or do you think there's a better way that I probably could have handled that? Should I have just kept quiet and just not said anything? Or I don't know. Would you have actually snapped out, or should I have just not said anything? Just food for thought. I don't know, but yeah, I was pretty embarrassed about that. That wasn't too nice. I didn't really feel too good about just sharing that, but I'm real with y'all. I'm gonna share it. It is what it is. It happened. That's part of my story. It happened. But tell me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Would you have shown out, showed your ass? Do you think what I did was okay? Or do you think it would have been better to just leave it alone and just let it go? You know what I mean? I was pretty much mortified already. Should I have just left it alone and then just discuss it with him later? I don't know. I won at the end because my phone was on. That motherfucker's phone wasn't on. So, yeah, so I won. All in all, I won. But anyway, leave it in the comments. Let's see. Let's see what we come up with. Let's start a rolling conversation here. And that's it. But definitely, thank you to CMEANTIT. I am happy that you did tag me in doing this Jumpstart January. And I promise I'll get you guys a video each day along with my other videos. So it'll be one video along with my other videos. All right, guys. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thumbs up the video. Make sure you subscribe and share and all that stuff. All right, guys. Later. Can't wait to see what you have to say.